Do not attempt to adjust your set. This is a Streaming Freedom Video Bulletin. It cannot be stopped, and it is the only free voice left on the net. Hello friends, and welcome back to the channel. In today's Skyrim mod showcase here on the PS4, we're going to be taking a look at a custom-phased male dark elf follower named Zaknafien Fel. Most likely not pronouncing that correctly, nothing new there. In any case, he is a combat mage that's been ported to PlayStation by mod author aurllcooljay and was originally created by the mod author MsRavenn. Now, I did notice that there is another version of him up by the original author. However, that version does not show what the actual in-game character model looks like, so I don't know if it could have been here from before external assets were allowed or not. The version that we'll be taking a look at today, the port, does include pictures, and I can see that it is indeed a custom follower. So, with that said, let's see how fine today's showcase mod. So you can currently find this follower in the latest category, and there are two versions of him available. One is for the PS4 version of Skyrim, and the other is for the PS5 version of Skyrim. So please, as always, make certain to pick the mod version that matches your game version for the textures to display properly. Depending on when you see this video, you can also find this follower by bringing up your search function with L1 and then typing in Zaknafien Fel to the search bar. Now, besides the port version, which is these two right here, there is another version of the follower, this one being by the original author. However, I do not know if this has a custom model. The version that we'll be taking a look at is this version, which is called PS4 version, Zaknafien Fel. It was ported to PlayStation by mod author aurllcooljay, with original credit going to mod author MsRavenn. The mod description in part reads, Zaknafien Fel is a dark elf, a farmer combat mage who has a lot of experience in his field. He took a break to be a farmer, but now is craving to be back into battle. He is seeking a fellow adventurer. He often drinks and daydreams in the Sleeping Dragon Inn of Riverwood. I believe that is supposed to say the Sleeping Giant Inn. He is essential and marriageable. He has a master level destruction, no conjures. He has a package that hopefully helps him to keep up and doesn't comment about your corpses. He will level with the player, even up to level 900. Please, as always, make certain to read the mod description in its entirety before choosing to download and install this or any other mod. So, once you have the mod downloaded and enabled, to meet up with the follower, you want to make your way to the Sleeping Giant Inn, which of course is located in Riverwood. Now note the mod description says that he drinks at the Sleeping Dragon Inn, but I believe that is a typo and not a new location added by the mod. At least I hope. Let's head on inside. So, once inside the inn, we should find that the mod has added the follower somewhere in here. I think. Let me guess, there's a new location. Ah. Okay, so he was in here.
Yes.
Okay, so this is Zaknafien Fel. Again, don't know if I'm pronouncing that correctly. In any case, he has a vanilla voice. Now, the first two options in the dialogue tree you won't have. These are from a separate mod. Of course, you'll have the option to have him as a follower, and if using MFS, then slash for that as well. So let me go ahead and set him as a follower real quick.
Let's not waste any time.
And let me see if I can get him to stand up so we can get a better look at him. Stand up. Excuse me a minute. Gonna be one of them difficult ones, aren't you?
We've stopped. What is it?
A showcase. Now stand still
Let's
so they
get going.
can see you. How about let's not?
I'm ready. Let's continue. We've
Yes,
stopped.
let's.
All right.
Okay, so
Don't take
this
too
is
long.
Zaknafien Fel walking out the door. Excuse me.
Ready to get moving.
And now he's in the dark where you can't see him. And oh great, now he's going to sing over me trying to talk.
What is it? I'm
Why
ready.
me?
Let's continue.
I guess I'll have to leave this up or I'll be chasing him over the whole damn building. In any case, this is Zaknafien Fel. What he looks like he has maybe a KS hairstyle. And let's see if he has any items
What
to
do you
trade.
need to take?
He does not. Now, in any case, looking at the outfit itself, I'm not certain if this is a custom outfit or one that other male characters in game wear. I don't really pay attention to what the male characters wear. But in any case, that's what it looks like. Just had to start that singing over there, didn't he?
I'm ready. Let's continue.
And here is what the back of why me? I tell you what, because he ain't gonna stop that, so he won't be able to hear me over him, and he won't cooperate. Let's go ahead and find some enemies and take a look at him out in the light. Be back with you guys a little later on. How would you like to fight a bard? Didn't teleport with me, did you? So much for keeping up.
Let's
Don't
get
suppose
going.
you'd cooperate for at least a couple of minutes, would
Let's
you?
continue.
Would be nice. So, here is what Zaknafien... Never mind. So, we're currently outside of a Stormcloak camp, and they have volunteered to help us test the follower. They just didn't know it until now. So, Zaknafien Fel, as you can see, is a combat mage. His main attack is lightning, which he uses very effectively, I might add. Damn. So, I don't know if he has any other medical insurance, any other spells, other than the lightning that he was using, but I'd say he really doesn't need them. Very impressive considering the fact that normally when I first port followers into my game, they tend not to do too well, with very few exceptions, against my enemies because of how long this character's been around and how strong those enemies are, but not in this case. So, looked like basically it was lightning attacks. It did say he doesn't conjure. In any case, that is going to do it for... I swear I'm gonna slap him.
Let's get going.
That is going to do it for today's showcase. If you're interested in this follower and you think he might actually listen to you, download him, give him a try. Thank you to Mod Author aurllcooljay for porting this mod to PlayStation. Thank you to the original mod author that created him. And thank you guys for taking the time to watch the video. Take care. This has been a Streaming Freedom Video Bulletin via the Eyes Only Informant Net. Peace out.